Alrighty guys, welcome. Give me just a few moments. I'm still trying to get the, let me get the chats up for Twitch and YouTube, and then we'll get this party started here in just a second. Well tonight. Alrighty. Got YouTube up, let me get Twitch up now guys. Alright, so we'll give everybody a good bit of time to get on, guys, before I go into some of the new decks. So I think what we'll do, we'll chill and we'll play ranked a little bit. I think we'll do that for a little bit and see how that goes, or see if we can get somebody. Last week we did pretty good as far as getting people in ranked. That actually went pretty decent, but once we get a few more people on, I'll show you guys some of the decks we talked about last night. I'll use the Heretic dragons. I'll reuse the Cyber dragons. Let's see. Oh, and I was going to reuse the and I'll use the dinos as well. It's still not fully where it needs to be. I'm still missing some cards that I'm still trying to get on the game, but overall they're not too bad for maybe just pretty much throwing them together in one day. Alright, we got someone pretty fast this time, guys. So that's fantastic. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe Christmas is just around the corner. Really, it still really doesn't feel like December. I don't know about for anyone else. It really feels like to me like we should probably maybe still be in August or something. But this year's just flown by quicker than normal, which is a good thing because it's been one heck of a year for everybody. Alright guys, so we're going to go second. It's more of a go in second deck. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know. Whether it's Yu-Gi-Oh or non-Yu-Gi-Oh related or anything you guys want to talk about, just let me know down in the chat. Alright, so they're using Pot of Duality. Field Barrier, okay. Oh wow, and Terraforming. If they get the field spell next, I'm going to laugh. So we're going against an Exodia deck. So I'm assuming he's gonna probably Mystic Mine me. I'm assuming that's what he's going for. Yeah. Alright, draw. Alright, perfect. Alright, so we've got a really good solid hand, guys, to do really a lot of different things. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and do our request. We'll go ahead and summon out our Test Tiger. Alright, he's gonna solemn that. I would have waited. I want to go ahead and use it or not. I think we'll just attack, guys. We won't get too fancy with it. We'll attack and see what happens. Alright, fantastic. Alright, so we're going to return a quest. And then we're going to bring out good old Augustus. And then we're going to attempt to activate Augustus effect. We'll see if he has another. I guess not. I wouldn't be surprised if he had another Solemn Judgment or Solemn Strike or something face down. So we're going to bring out Tame Editor next, guys. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use Tame Editor. We'll go ahead and bring out Gazaris. Go and get rid of their extra back row card, or attempt to. That was a Solemn Judgment. You probably should have played that. Alright, so then we're going to go into Test Panther next. So we're gonna try and go for our infinite negate because that'll keep him from getting Exodia. Highly doubt he gets it anyway, but he may end up quitting before we even get to that part of the combo. Let's see, because I could bring him back, that back. I think we'll just bring. I think we'll just add another comeback. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and activate comeback real quick, guys. We'll bring out our tame editor. We're gonna reactivate tame editor's effect again. We're gonna re-bring out Gazaris. Be careful not to pop any cards. Alrighty. Then this one, what we will do, we'll return Gazaris back into the extra deck. Then I'm going to... They didn't destroy any of that, so we'll bring out a quest. So we can pull back, come back again. We could pull back the other Gazaris and put it in the extra deck if we wanted to. I'm fine with it being in the graveyard as of now. Then let's do... Alright, so then let's just do... Well, actually, we can do the other one. And let's do this. Nope. Alright, so we're going to send all three of them to the graveyard, guys, just for time purposes, so we don't have to do the cycle. So for time-wise, we'll just do the easy way. And I have more than enough cards to pull it off this way too, so... Alright, so then we're going to activate Tame Editor's effect. We're going to bring out Heraclinos. And then we're going to send both of them to the graveyard, guys, for our Union Carrier. And then we will replay Comeback for the last time. And then we will have our Infinite Negate board out. Alright, we'll activate Comeback for the last time. And bring back Tame Editor back for the last time as well. And we'll use Tame Editor's effect to bring out good old Domitianus. And then we will end our turn, guys. We'll bring out our Avian. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, so this is where he'll probably end up quitting or just end his turn and let us go. Any spell or trap card he plays or monster effect, guys, we can negate it. Including him playing Mystic Mine. And he just left, pretty much as expected. So definitely not a bad first match. We were able to get out Infinite Negate, you know, fairly easily. Even with us hitting with that Solemn Judgment. His best chance would have been playing the second Solemn Judgment, but I guess he didn't want to afford losing the life points on it. Alright, so I think we'll use the Gladiator Beast again, guys, then I'll start using some of the other decks. Alright, so we got Misplayed, so we'll see how this one goes. Let's see what he's using. Alrighty, you may have stepped away, guys. We may have to back out and come back in. Alright, I'm going back out. Because there's a good bit of people in there. I wish ranked was this busy during Sunday and Monday when I normally stream, so it's nice being able to stream on Tuesday. Alright, so we'll go second, guys. Yeah, I appreciate you guys taking time out of your night to watch the stream, whether you're watching it live or watching it back. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, we've got a pretty... If we can get another Ondal, or if we can get a Proving Ground, we've got a pretty... Or if we can get the Rabbit. So we've got a few cards we could draw. This would make this a pretty epic hand. Depending on, of course, what they end up getting out for their board. The trap tricks, okay. See, while they're doing that, let's see if I can try and share the stream and maybe get us more people too. Let's see. Oh well. Hey, we drew it. Perfect. So let's go ahead and activate rejection. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this, guys. So this way, if they have something to negate it, they're obviously gonna play it, so we're gonna bait them out of that, if nothing else, which they didn't. So we're good to go then. So I think what I'll do, with that being said, I think we'll actually hit Bastari this time, guys. Usually I would bring out like Vesperius or something, but I think we'll actually hit Bastari. So this way we can do this. We'll go into Gazaris, we'll turn one of them back to the deck. And then what we'll do from here is we'll pop both, or we'll attempt to pop both of his cards. Alright, good deal. Let's do that. So then we can go into our Link Spider. So we'll get rid of the Ondal on the field. Alright, so then we'll activate Link Spider's effect, guys. Play the Ondal from our hand. Alright, we could do a few things. Let's go. I guess we'll go for this. Because I can technically do this, then bring them back. So I'm going to try to go for an OTK, guys. We'll see if I have enough to pull it off. I probably should have just played the... Actually, I probably can, yeah. So we got that. I don't know that we played him correctly. Yeah, we did, so... Oh, I have a Wing Beast in the field, my bad. That's fine. I was going to do this anyway, so it's not like it mattered. So we're going to go in then into our Test Panther then next, guys. Normally I probably wouldn't play like this. I mean, it's very risky, but I'm going to take a chance, and go for game. Alright, so we're going to bring back Ondal again. Alright, this time we're going to use our Panther's effect. We're going to tag back Ondal back into the deck. And then we're going to bring out good old Augustus, and then we're going to play the other cards in our hand. Yeah, this will be more than enough for a game, unless he's got something. So Augustus will play Augustus, and then Augustus will play the Vesperius. Alright, and then we'll go into Tame Editor. We'll use our ones in defense mode since they can't attack. Alright, and then we'll go for Dalmatianus. Alright, and then we'll attempt to go for a game, guys. Alright, and then we'll attack with Augustus. Alrighty, good deal. So that was a very quick one, guys. Alright, so we got that one done. Give me 1 second. Let me try and share the stream so we can let normal people about it. If there's anything you guys want to see during the stream, I'll show off the new decks here in just a little bit. Like we discussed in last night's stream. But if you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh or non-Yu-Gi-Oh related, let me know definitely down in the chat. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your night to chill and watch the stream with me. It's so hard to type on this tablet. Alrighty. Just a few more moments, guys. I appreciate your patience. Like I said, if you have any questions or anything you guys want to see or talk about, let me know down in the chat once I finish typing this out and sending this to try and get a few more people to join us. We'll definitely go. We'll do a few more ranked matches, and then I'll break down the other decks here after that. Unless there's something else you guys want to see, like I said, I'll check the chat in here in just a moment. Okay, dokies. Alright, there we go, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so let's go back in, do some more ranked. We'll do some more with the Gladiator Beast. We've had some really good duels. We had some really... Alright, so we got some really high ranked up on the leaderboard now, so we'll see how this one goes. I can't remember what ranked he is. He's definitely at the top. Alright, so let's see how this one goes, guys. This will be a very interesting one. The first two were very quick, so... Alright, so we're going first, so our best chance is hopefully see if we can get our infinite negate out. Hopefully, we can do that if we draw more. Go with first, go in hand. We'll see. We've got a few components that we need. If he negates it, we definitely don't have nothing. If we could have got rejection, that would have been very nice. Alright, so he's going to ash that. Yeah, we really needed that to hit, unfortunately. Trying to think what I want to do. So we could summon him, play comeback to bring out Vesperius. And we wouldn't whip anything. We're like a card short, unfortunately. Well, I could use Monster Reborn and bring back his Ash. Yeah, I guess we could do that, guys. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. So we're actually going to activate Monster Reborn. I'm going to bring back Ash. We'll pay back for him negating our unexpected dive. Then we're going to actually summon out Ondal. Then next, what we'll do is we'll go into Test Panther. Alrighty. Alright, so we're going to activate his effect, or attempt to at least. Hopefully he doesn't have Imperm, he doesn't, so that's good for us. Let's see. Because I already have that, I can bring back that. I think we'll add... the comeback like we did before. Alright, so we'll activate comeback, guys. We're going to bring back Ondal. Let's see what we can pull off with the time left. I'm going to try and see if we can get our infinite negate out. It's going to be cutting it very close, but we'll see if we can got enough to Alright, so bring out Vesperius. And then we're going to go into Tame Editor next, guys. And we don't have anything from Graveyard, that's really going to hurt us. I think I actually still could do it. Because it's a 3, right? Yeah, I actually could still do it. I think this will work, yeah, because I can do 3 of them, then bring that back. I won't be able to do the full version. So we won't be able to do the full version, guys. Because if I did that cross sheep, yeah, I don't have a... we're short a monster card, unfortunately. So... yeah, if we had any of the level 4 lower, we could bring back, or just anything in general. Doesn't even have to be a Gladiator Beast monster card. We could have gotten the full infinite negate. I'll still get infinite negate out, but I won't be able to protect it, unfortunately. So we'll go for it. We could have had it if he hadn't negated this with that ash. We would have definitely had it because that was the card that we were missing, that we needed. Still not bad though. We still got our infinite negate out. He can attack into it. That's the only downside. But which means he would have to do everything else in essentially main phase 2 though. Which basically ensuring us pretty much a next turn, if nothing else. Alright, so we'll end our turn, guys. Not a bad board to end on. We could have done a few different boards, but I figured that was the best one. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, whether it's about the Gladiator Beast or anything Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll use a few different decks and campaign and kind of break down some beginner stuff and things like that. But if there's anything that you guys would like to see as far as whether you're thinking of getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! or whatever it may be, definitely let me know. So we don't have that. Let's bring out good old stuff. And he quit. That's sad, man, because he's one of the highest ranked people in the game. Why aren't you just gonna back out? Like, where is he? Yeah, he's ranked 27th, guys. So that the person we just played is ranked 27. I'm ranked, what is it? I think I'm ranked, hang on. I'm ranked 244. So we just beat someone ranked 27, then we're ranked 244. It's the only downside is it doesn't really go off like a true ranking system. It's just based off wins, unfortunately. But yeah, that's what makes no sense. He backed out. He wins most of all of his games. So that's crazy. So that just goes to show you the ranking system also is not that good, but that was still a pretty good match though. I figured he's at least gonna let's get our turn. But yeah, if there's anything you guys want to see, let me know down in the chat. I think we'll kind of well, let me know, guys. I guess I'll ask you guys instead of just doing so. That usually seems to work best in previous streams. So would you guys rather to keep see me doing a few more ranked matches, maybe with the Gladiator Beast, or use something else in ranked? Or would you guys like me to go into campaign and break down how to play and use different decks, maybe to break them down? Always try and do the best I can to try and help everybody get, whether you're trying to get back into the game or try to understand how to play better, things like that. That's just why I've got a few new decks I want to try out tonight. I'm still missing a few cards. I wasn't able to get all the cards from last night's stream, but I was able to get the main stuff at least to be able to, at least be able to play the deck, if that makes sense. Alright, so we'll do one more. We'll do some more rank then, guys. We'll use something else. We'll use the lights one because I've used the Gladiator Beast. Was it the last 3 duels? Three or four? I think it was our 3rd or 4th duel tonight. I can't remember. Hey Pat, how's it going, man? No, we got Brock. I think it's gonna kick me out though. Yeah, it's gonna kick me out. It's taking too long. Oh, that's weird. Usually it didn't kick me out by now. We'll give it a few more moments and see if it actually goes through, guys. If not, I'll just back out and we'll go back and see if we can get Brock or someone else. I'm going back out, guys, because it should have then gave us the game or something. All right, we'll try and play him again, see if it'll go through. All right, there we go. Went through that time. Alrighty. Alright, so he's going second. Alright, so I'm gonna go first, guys. We'll see how this goes. Are you watching NBA, man? Alright, cool. Yeah, same, man. Happy holidays, Pat. Who's playing tonight, man? I haven't watched basketball in forever since I don't really have cable. I used to watch all the time when I was in high school, but I haven't really watched basketball too much since since high school. Alrighty, guys. We've got a bunch of monsters on hand, unfortunately. I think we'll just stick with the classic. Alright, and then we'll end our turn. We'll get to send 2 cards. Alright, that's 1, so that's fine. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, whether you know, about Yu-Gi-Oh or how to play or anything like that, or anything you guys would like to see me specifically do in the live stream, I'll do a little bit how to play, kind of start from start to finish. I've done that in the last 2 live streams as well, a really good breakdown. If you guys want to see me like do like a really in-depth, let me know, and we can do that after this match if you guys want to. Warriors versus the Nets, just want to. Clippers and Lakers next, okay. Yeah, when I watch basketball, I usually either watch like the Lakers or the Spurs. I used to watch the Knicks like forever ago. That's been several decades ago. Alright, so he's using his samurai, okay. Alright, so let's see how this one goes, because this one's a interesting deck, and I haven't played this one this deck in a while. Hopefully we can get like a solar recharge or a charge of light brigade or something, guys, so we can get some of these monsters out of our hand. Or if we draw another pot, I'm cool with that too. I mean, as long as we don't draw another monster card. Okay, there we go. We drew pot, so I'm cool with that. Not like we'll still draw the monster cards off of it. That's gonna be hilarious if that's what happens. Not in a good way though. Alright, hey, okay, I'm cool with that one. So I'm cool with that. Alright, so we have those 2. Alright, cool. Can't play that this turn, so I really needed that. Probably gonna have no choice. I forgot, what does he do again? Oh, gotcha. Alright, so we'll end our turn, guys. We may end up losing because I know like, he has a lot of combos this deck. He can do a quick OTKs. We'll see what happens. There we go. We got some stuff hitting the graveyard. If we can hit the... we didn't hit the other missing piece of the puzzle that we needed. Yeah, I haven't watched the Cavs. Yeah, I haven't watched the Cavs in a while, man. I watched Pool 2. I love these cards because they're so interesting. That's one deck that I haven't built yet that I'll need to do at some point. Alright, so we got rid of that again. So that's game, yeah. I had a feeling that's what was going to happen. We just got all the monsters clumped up in our hands, so wasn't much we could do. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, since they lost LeBron and he went to play for the Lakers. Alright, there we go. Good game, Brock. Alrighty, guys. So do you guys want to see, we got a few people, we've lost a few people that we had earlier. Let's see. Oh, gotcha. I think what we'll do, guys, well, I kind of want to do... I think we'll do the Lightsworn again. We just kind of got a bad hand with that one. So we'll probably do a few more. Oh, we got Brock again, and kick this out. Must have got a game before we got him. Yeah, if we can't find a game, guys, what I'll do is, or what I'll even do after we get done with this one, what I'll do is I'll use some other decks and break down how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And kind of go through just some of the basics and stuff like that. We'll try him one more time since it keeps either kicking him or kicking me. He's our little... Alright, so we'll just go ahead and do that now, guys. So let's do that. It was like rank's kind of slowing down anyway. Alright, man. Yeah, you too, Pat, man. Happy holidays. Wish you and your family the best, man. I appreciate everything you do. I appreciate you chilling and chatting with me in the chat and always joining the stream, man. I wish you and your family the best, and I'll see you next Sunday, man. You have a good night, Pat. So what I'm going to do, guys, I think what we'll do for the rest of the stream, we will... Let me do... Because I always do this and everyone likes to see me use the deck anyway. So So what I'm going to do, guys, is just kind of break down how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Start to finish. I've kind of done this the last 2 nights. Let's see, that. Alright, let me make sure that post went through, guys. Alrighty, give me 1 second, guys. Let's see. Alright, yeah, it went through. Alright, just making sure. Alright, so let's do this, guys. I'll go through and use the 6 Samurai deck, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through all of my other decks and kind of do the same thing. If there's anything specifically you guys would like to see, or specifically you'd like me to go more in depth on, just let me know. If you guys would like to see me after a few of these go back into rank with one of the decks, we can definitely do that too. But just let me know. We're going to go through and just, you know, just kind of showcase a few of the decks what I have and kind of what they can do. Alright, so I'll just kind of go over my hand and then we'll kind of go from there, guys. So we've got Kaizen. Kaizen's really good. He'll let me, I could normal summon, or I could summon, in this case, Mizuho, and then special summon off of them, which would be the most obvious play to do. We've got 2 of our counters, which is perfect. So we're going to be good to go with that. We've got 1 day apiece to draw an extra card if we want to, so we'll save that and see if we need it, but we'll try and not play it if possible, because we could more than likely, with the cards that we have, we should be able to do an OTK. Depending on what our opponent's cards they have, guys. That's the one thing with this deck. Once you have what you need, if they can't negate or stop it, it's very easy to go for an OTK with the 6 Sam, as long as you can get, you know, the cards that you need and get your board going. So we're gonna go ahead and summon out our Mizuho from our hand. Mizuho from our hand. Alright, they're gonna do that. I could do that, So I think I'm gonna risk it, guys, and well, if I do that, bring out the other ones, 2, 3, 4. And I think we'll risk it and play the 1 day piece. I would rather get, there we go, that's better. I'm cool with that. No. Alright, so we'll bring back Mizuho, which will give us even more counters. We won't be able to finish them off, guys, but this will be good. I can go through and just do the normal stuff that I show. So since we know we can't, you know, beat them with attack power, so we're going to work on building a board that's going to build negates. So everything that I do next is basically you guys are going to see me go through and do that with this deck. For you guys that watch me regularly, if there's a deck after this you'd like to see me kind of break down how the deck works and the flows and the mechanics, let me know in the chat and we can definitely do that next. Alright, so what we're going to do now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go into... We're going to go into Isolde. Let's see. Alright, so we want to add Kaigeki from our deck to our hand. Alright, let me go ahead and use her other effect and we'll back up kind of how Link Monsters work too, since I'm getting ahead of myself. And we'll ditch the other living fossil, guys, for her other part of her effect. to bring out Fuma. Alrighty. Alright, so let me go through how to explain how Link Monsters works, guys. I'll go ahead and do this part. I'll probably do it a few times as more people join in, because this is the question that I usually get the most, because a lot of people don't understand links, or they see links and they just kind of freak out or panic since they're not used to playing with them in the old, the old version of the game. So how Link Monsters work, guys, is basically the same as any other card. So I'll make the card bigger so you can kind of see its effect a lot easier. So how Isolde works, as you can see at the top, she's made by two warrior monsters. So what you guys saw me do is I sent my 2 warriors on the field. Doesn't matter what they are; they just have to be 2 warriors, and you send them from your field to the graveyard, and then you special summon your Link monster. So when you Link summon, you have only 2 zones that can be played in. One for you, one for your opponent. Where you can see mine is where I chose to play where Isolde's at now, or I could have chose to play Isolde over here where my cursor's at the moment. The main thing with Link monsters and then playing multiple Links on the field at one time is really important. You pay attention to the arrows, guys. So if you see where the red arrows are pointing down, like where the arrows point where my Fuma's at, and then there's pointing over here to the left where my cursor's at in this empty zone. These are the other areas where I can Link summon as far as other Link monsters. So if I was to Link summon something else and I was to keep, let's say, Isolde on the field, it would have to go where Fuma's at, or I would have to use Fuma to make the card because Fuma's taking up that zone, and this other zone is empty. So like, for example, if both of these zones were full and we don't have anything in the extra deck that we could use, we could send to the graveyard to free up one of these arrows, if not both of them, to be able to Link summon. You wouldn't be able to Link summon, so the arrows have to be open, or you need to use the cards as material. So like the perfect example is we're going to Link summon again, as I'm going to Link summon and go into our good old Battle Shogun. So Battle Shogun's made roughly the same way. He's made with 2 warriors, but this time this one's a little bit different than Isolde. He has to be made with at least 1 6 samurai monster. So exactly that. Isolde is a warrior monster, and we have Fuma, which is a warrior and also is of course a 6 samurai monster at the same time as well. So when I go to play him, right, so we'll click on Battle Shogun, and you'll see how it pops up, and then you'll see the 2 arrows pointing down, because his arrows are the same too. He's pointing down the exact same way that Isolde does, guys. Every Link monster is different, so that's why you want to pay attention to where the red arrows are. There's multiple different patterns to each card, so each card is different. So just make sure you're checking the cards. We'll Link summon, we'll play our Battle Shogun. Battle Shogun will now summon out, and his effect will activate, guys. And we'll choose to activate it because we definitely need it. So we're going to get rid of our Kaigeki. Then we're going to pull good old Gateway. And then we're going to activate Gateway. So these spell cards that I have on the field, you can see they're infinite, they're continuous, because you can see by the little infinite counter on each one of them. So they stay on the field unless it's specified on the card, or they get destroyed by your one of your card effects, whether it be monster, spell, or trap, or vice versa for your opponent destroying them. So what we're going to be able to do, guys, I'm going to be able to use Gateway to remove 2 counters. We want to get them off of United because we've been losing counters because United's been stuck with maxed out at 2. So they can only hold up to 2 counters versus our dojo over here can hold unlimited counters. So then what we're going to do, we're going to pull our Kaizen. Alright, so then what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and bring out Kaizen. Alrighty, guys. And then basically what we're going to do is we're just going to keep looping kind of this same combo in a sense. This is pretty much how the 6 Samurai deck works in a sense, guys. It's just by doing this same strategy or same loop over and over and again in a sense. It's just removing these counters and special summoning cards back. Usually it's mostly going to be the Kaizen that you're going to be recycling and summoning him over and over again. The reason where I'm putting him in these specific spots where the arrows point down, because as you notice, Battle Shogun gets a counter, but he only gets a counter if they're in where these arrows point to. If I special summon a 6 samurai in any other part of our monster zone that's not in the arrows, we won't get the counters. So just kind of keep that in mind. Alright, so what we're going to do next... Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this, but that's fine. Alright, so we're going to go into our Shadow Shin next. Alright, so we're going to play him way over here, guys. If I wanted to get the counter, remember we just have to put him in one of the arrow zones. In this case, I wanted to free it up because we've got a lot of other moves we need to do, and it would benefit it to have there. Plus, it's just an extra free counter, extra counters we're getting out of this anyway. Alright, good deal. So then we're going to go ahead and use Gateway again, guys. And what we're going to do, I'm going to start basically building up to... we're going to go for our Saryuja, guys. So that's what we're going to we're building up for, is to go for Saryuja first. So then we can go into our other plays, so we can get out like Borolo, Naturia Beast, things like that. I'll be able to get out here in a little bit. Alright, so we'll go ahead and special summon out Kaizen again. If you guys have any questions, just let me know down in the chat, or anything you put this specifically about the 6 Samurai or anything in general. Like I said, I'll do the same thing with some other decks, and we'll do some more ranked matches. Alright, we'll make sure to move the 2 Alpha United so we're not losing counters. Alrighty, we got that. Let's go ahead and pull, because we need to waste some counters anyway. We'll go ahead and pull Zanji, because we're going to need him later on. Alright, so I need... I kind of need to waste some more counters, because we've got too many. Alright, so now we're good. Yeah, so we want to activate our quick effect now, guys. So I'll explain quick effects kind of just briefly here for a quick second. So quick effects are, I don't say a little bit new, but if you haven't played in a while, you're not familiar with what quick effects is. So quick effects you can kind of do pretty much at any time through your turn for your monster card effects. So in this way I can chain to me removing the counters from Gateway off the field. So now I can chain using our Shin's effect to jump our Battle Shogun up a good bit, which will put the Kaizen in the graveyard, which is exactly where we need him, because we need him for a few more combos and loops. So we're going to put him back over here so we can get the extra counter out of it. Alright, so we've got everything that we pretty much need at this point, guys, so let's go ahead and we're going to go for our other Battle Shogun at this point. We'll get some extra counters off of that too. We'll put him over here in the far one. I could put him in the other one, or either one, it doesn't matter. I just always like to put him on the far left. Alright. Alright, we'll go ahead and remove the 2 counters off of that. And we'll go ahead and remove the 2 counters off of United, guys. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull Grandmaster. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and pull the other Kaizen too, guys, so this will, kind of speed things up. That's the only downside of using this deck, is the deck is kind of lengthy, as far as going through your turns, with the combos and stuff that you have to do. Alright, so then we're going to go ahead and bring out our Grandmaster, so we'll get some more counters. Alright, we'll see if we can beat last night. Last night I got him up to 8,000. And was it last night? It was last night or the stream before? I think it was last night. We got him up to 8,000 attack, so we're getting closer to getting there. Alright, so next we're then going to go for Saryuja. And we don't want to count him as 2 guys, so that's another good point to kind of stop and explain with link monsters. So for link monsters, in this case, as you guys can see, our Battle Shogun is, if you look down at the bottom where it says 1,000 attack and it says link 2, so that lets us know he's a link 2 monster. What that means is he was basically essentially made with two other cards from 2 monsters. So when you go to make another link monster, in this case like Saryuja is a link level 4, I can choose to count the Battle Shogun as 2, but if I do that I won't get the full effect that I want. So in this case I want to say no, because I want him to just count the Battle Shogun as 1. There are some cases where you would probably want to count it as 2, like you guys have seen me do if you were watching earlier with the Gladiator Beast deck. That's a good example, right? I usually count Test Panther as 2 for the most part. Alright, well, we don't need the Shin Smoke Signal. I don't need one of these. I don't need the Living Fossil. Alright, so perfect. So we got Temple. So that helps out. Even better. So I'm going to go ahead and do my other combo now, guys. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to go ahead and use Skull Dread's other effect. I'm going to special summon Zanji. And now that we've got all these counters on the board, we're going to be able to keep doing counters like crazy. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. And now all I'm going to do, guys, is essentially bring out the 3 Kaizens, and then we're going to go for our Primath monster so we can pull... I'll pull another Dojo, because we're going to have to use Dojo here in a second anyway. So, since we've got a lot of counters, I'm just going to go ahead and burn through them and pull the cards that we need to kind of speed this up. Like I said, that's the only downside of using this deck. It takes a little while. And as far as like when you're like actually playing, you know, like in person, it doesn't take as long as this does. But with the games, it makes it take so long with the counters. With you having to, you know, literally go through and click it for each one, and then it likes to jump cards, unfortunately. So you keep having to move it back. But yeah, I want to start getting them off of Dojo, because we're about to have to use Dojo's effect, and I only need Dojo to have 1 counter on it, guys. So that's why I'm trying to start remove stuff from it now. So that way we don't, yet again, lose counters. That's the last thing you ever want to do. Alright. We got too many counters. Just for time purposes, I'm not going to bother doing it, so we'll take the loss in counters from United in this case. So normally I would go ahead and use it, but for time purposes I'm not going to. But I just wanted to let you guys know that, so that way you know why I made the choice to do that. So now we're going to Exceed Summon, guys. So how these work is, I'll wait till he's in the field and I'll explain how Exceed monsters work. Alright, so I'm going to put him way over here. Alright, let me go ahead and use his effect really quick, and then I'll explain how they work. Well, I guess I'll explain as I use his effect. So these guys, as you can kind of see, all of my monsters are stacked under him. So if you were like, you know, if you're actually playing like in person, I guess is the best way to phrase that. That's how they would work, is in this case, if you see... I'll make it bigger. But he's made by basically 2+ level 4 monsters, so I can make him at least as little as 2 level 4s. But the reason I played him with 4 level 4s, as you can see his bottom effect, I can add 1 spell or trap card from my deck to my hand by doing 4. So that's why I did 4. So what they do is these monsters use basically the monsters attached to them to use and activate their effects and to resolve them. So to resolve them, they're going to send all 4 of my monsters back to the graveyard. Now I can pull any spell or trap card from the deck to my hand. I'm going to pull another Dojo like we discussed previously. Then we're going to activate said Dojo. Alrighty guys, so then we can go, so next then we will go for our, let's go for our, I think, yeah, we'll go for Appaloosa next. And remember, the whole time you're doing this, you want to leave the field spell over there, so you're just getting more counters on the field spell guys. So that way, once you end your turn, their monsters are going to be losing. Ooh, excuse me, a good bit of attack. All right, let's go and return him because I'm going to need him in a minute. So we'll go ahead and put that back. But usually when I'm able to get done with this, guys, the field spell will at least have anywhere from 10 to 20 counters, depending on when you get the card. I got it about, I would say almost not quite midway through our combo. I mean, granted, you could still just kind of keep doing moves to make it, you know, go as high as you wanted to if you really wanted to, but for time purposes, obviously, I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna be more than suffice of wherever it ends up at will be fine, more than fine. But yeah, I appreciate you guys taking the time out of the night to watch the stream. If you guys have not yet liked the stream, if you guys would like the stream, I'd greatly appreciate it. It really does help the channel. It really does help YouTube push the stream as well too, to keep growing our community. If you guys are not yet subscribed, please make sure you guys consider getting subscribed as well. We're on the road to hit 500 subs here on the channel. Once we hit 500 subs, guys, I'll be giving away 3 seal booster boxes, whatever comes out roughly around, you know, pretty much around that time that we hit 500 subs. But I appreciate you guys yet again taking the time out of your night to chill and watch the stream, whether you're watching this live or you're watching this, you know, back recorded. All right, so we got that. Oh, nope. There we go. Alright, so we're going to pull Grandmaster. Alright, 1, 2... Well, I guess I'm going to play him, that's fine. I meant to play Grandmaster, obviously. But that's fine. Because we need 4 monsters, guys. We want 4 different monsters to play our Appaloosa. That's fine, we've already got one of our Kaizens that we're going to need to go for our Bora load, so that's cool. So that'll save us time going for him here in a second. Alright, so we're going to send all 4 of them to the graveyard, guys. Then we're going to bring out good old Appaloosa. I like to put her over here, this way she's out of the way. And she doesn't point to anything, so it doesn't open up any zones. Keep that in mind too, guys. If there's like her, the arrow that points to your opponent's side of the field, if it's points straight to it, it's going to open up that zone. So that's why I put her there too, to keep her out of the way. Alrighty. I think I may do this the easy way. I think we'll do this the easy way, guys. Let's do this because we have so many counters. It'll be fine. Let's do... we'll pull him back for later, that's fine. Alright, kind of need a counter on it, so we'll do that. Yeah, I guess I could have used that, I didn't see that one. So 3. Alright, so what I'm going to do just for time purposes, guys, we're just going to get rid of that to play Mizuho. I could have done my Union Carrier combo. That's usually how I would normally kind of do this in a sense, but I'm going to do it this way instead for once, since we have more than enough counters to do this, and it helps with, yet again, time purposes. So this is, you know, the tutorial is not too long. So we're going to move both of our counters off United. Alright, we're just doing pull that. Alright. So now we want to remove 6 counters, guys. We'll remove 6 counters off of Gateway, because this way it doesn't jump around. Make it easier. Oh, I forgot it's not in the... graveyard. Oh well, so we messed that up. So we could still do... yeah, why not? Just so I can get them back off the field. Alrighty. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We'll use our Fuma. Try and fix that mistake real quickly. Alright, good deal. Alright, so let's do this. So we're going to remove 4 counters, guys, to fix that. Okie dokies. Alright, so then we're going to pull good old Kaizen back. And then what we'll do is then I'm going to send our... dojo to the graveyard. I'll make sure to go ahead and use its effect first so we can go ahead and get some of these counters off so we're not losing them. We just want to leave it with 1 counter. Alrighty. Get that off. Alright, we'll add back... I'll add back a Kaizen. Alright, so we're going to send Dojo to the graveyard, guys. Then we're going to bring out our Squire. And then we're going to go for Boar Load. Alright, so we got our Boar Load out. So we're going to activate his effect, so now we can bring back the yugioh we used earlier. So now he's going to get 4 counters. Alrighty, good deal. Alright, and then what we'll go for, guys, we'll go for Naturia Beast, and then we'll end our turn. Let's see, we already have enough counters on that and that, so I'm just going to go ahead and send this. Draw 2 cards. I didn't have to do that, but I just figured we'd do it so it'd save time from the counters and stuff. Alright. Go ahead and pull that. Alright, then we'll remove the other 6. To bring back our Squire. Okie dokie. Then we're gonna go for our Naturia Beast, guys. Alright, then essentially I would end my turn. Alright, so we'll go ahead and use one of Boar Load's negates. Alright, so I activate Dark Hole. So we're going to activate Naturia's Beast effect. You can negate it by sending 2 cards. Yeah, that's what we're fine anyway, so. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go for essentially game, guys. We'll attempt to go for game. Alright, we'll use Borderload. I had a feeling that's why you have face down. Alright. So we'll attack. And just for time purposes, we'll attack with our 44, our 32, and our 3000. Alrighty, guys. Let's see. Alright, so I'm going to use some other decks, guys, and kind of go through them. Which deck would you guys like to see me kind of go through and break down how it plays? Would you guys want to see me use? Since we just got done doing that with the Six Samurai, do you guys want to do it with the Gladiator Beast, the Lightsworn? I finished. We could do the X-Saber. Haven't used the X-Saber too much in a while. The Math Mech, Noble Knight, the Dino deck. We haven't used it yet. Also have the Heretic Dragon or the Cyber Dragon deck. So we got a good bit to choose from. Or would you guys like to see me go back and ranked and play a few ranked games? We've had some really good ranked duels tonight. Alrighty, let's see. I think we'll go back and ranked for a little bit. Let's see. You know, let's try out the. I'm curious how it actually would work. I haven't tried out the second version that I made earlier. I want to try out the dinosaur deck, guys. I haven't used this in ranked at all yet, so we'll see how this goes. I just threw it together last night. So we'll test it out in rank and see how it does, and see what, see if we have what issues I have with it and what changes we need to make. But it's doing really good. When I was testing it out earlier, it was doing pretty solid. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. If there's anything you'd like me to specifically go over, definitely let me know down in the comment section down in the chat. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your night to watch the stream. Alright, so we're going to go second, guys. We're more of a go in second deck, so that works out perfect for us. So let's see how our first ranked match goes with the Dino deck. Got that. So we don't have nothing too much. We got a good backup Mystic Mind that I threw in here. I'm debating on keeping that or getting rid of it. I've got it kind of more of as like a backup card, but I'm thinking about taking it out and maybe just side decking it. No, I don't want to use miscellaneous sources. Alright. I technically could do that. I'm thinking about just playing the Mystic Mind, guys, and just passing. I don't want to risk playing Into the Void just yet. We got some good plays we could do with it, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to activate Mystic Mind. Alright. And then we're going to pass. So I added Sacred Phoenix of Nymphis. It's really, I haven't seen anyone actually use that in their version, which I'm really confused as to why not. Because once I destroy him in my hand, guys, like if I use Conductor's effect to destroy Phoenix in our hand to set all their cards face down, Phoenix will special summon during our next standby phase and then wipe out all their spells and traps. So it's a heck of a combo. Or also if I have Pill, I can use Pill and use one of our dinos in Nymphis to to bring out Conductor either way. I'm guessing they don't know what Mystic Mind does. Alright, so we're gonna draw, guys. I still really don't want to do anything. I know I'm drawing all the monster cards. Alright, so we'll end our turn. So I think I may end up keeping the Mystic Mind, because that's pretty much is what's saving us. We could have went more aggressive, but I really didn't want to do that in this particular case, because we don't have the cards to go completely full combo yet, so that's why I'm playing kind of stand backish, so to say, at the moment. Because we're really just one card shy of being good to go. But with them keep summoning cards, I'm gonna definitely, because they have no extra deck, so. Alright, Alright, so we'll go ahead and summon him. Why not? Alright, so we're going to activate his effect, guys. Or attempt to, at least. Alrighty, let's see. Well, I could actually toss that and that would add Pill. I think I may actually do that, guys. Yeah, let's do that. So we're actually going to toss it to the graveyard. It's going to allow me to add Pill to my hand. So we're going to add our Evolutionary Pill to our hand. Alright, I may go for it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate Miscellaneous Source. And then we're going to play our double Evolutionary Pill, guys. So we're going to banish... We'll banish Rex. And we'll get rid of our Phoenix. So unfortunately we won't get Phoenix effect since he's removed from play, but it is what it is. We'll go ahead and bring out the one from the deck, guys. That way it thins out the deck. I like doing that. The other one's already in our hand, so we can play it whenever. Rex's effect. Yeah, we'll bring him out. Alright. Get the destroy card, so we're going to destroy... And we'll just destroy Rex. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get rid of this one. Alright. Alright, we get to send it to the graveyard, guys, and he takes 1,000. The one thing good about that too is that if you put it on the card, okay, it's actually one of the ones that he would actually kind of benefit from, say it's sent. But it's a good way to get away from cards that are, you know, destroyed by battle or things like that. It's a good workaround. Plus, they take $1,000 for each one of them that you end up hitting. Alrighty. Let's see. I should have popped that as well. Should have popped Mystic Mine. That's what I should have popped. Alright, so we'll end our turn, guys. Alright, so we're going to play Monster Reborn. Yeah, the way it's looking, we should have this one definitely wrapped up. If we can get another miscellaneous source, that's definitely a big game. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use Tyranno's effect. We'll pop Beat Raptor. Not that he was going to attack anyway, but over that way he'll leave the 2 monsters on his field, end his turn, and then Mystic Mine will be destroyed. Perfect. Alright, fantastic. So then we can draw, guys. Okay, that's perfect. That's, you know, one of the cards we needed. Oh wow. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and use Into the Void. Oh wow, we actually got this at the end of the game. Yeah, so this should be game, guys. Alright, we're gonna add Miscellaneous Source. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and activate Miscellaneous Source's effect. Send it to the graveyard. Then we're going to Special Summon. We'll get rid of Rex. And we'll get... He has no use for us, so we'll put him in Remove from Play. Alright, so we're going to activate the effect of Lost World, guys, since we special summoned a monster. We could also use our Giant Rex as well. We'll go ahead and use his effect, why not? So he'll special summon back since we removed him from play. Let me know how you guys are liking the dinos so far. I made a different version of him as well, but this is kind of more of just a closer to pure version of dinos. Oh, actually I do. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get rid of our... We'll go ahead and get rid of both of our... Well, one of our miscellaneous sources and our Beat Raptor. There we go. We really don't need this, but... Alright. Chain him to bring him back. Have I used this effect yet? I don't think so. Alright. Let's do this. Yeah, so let's do... Alright, so we're going to exceed summon, guys. Just to ensure we can go for game. Alright. So then we're going to hit enter battle phase. We don't want to use our effect because we want the attack to go through, so we can use the effect of Lost World. And then what I want to do is we want to destroy Baby Ceratosaurus from the deck. Now we can play, and they left, of course. Oh, I hate that happens when you try and explain something. Alright, we'll use the dinos again, guys, but let me know what your guys' thoughts are on them. I can't use like the full version and stuff like that. They do have some of the cards that are the ban list is based on the ban list that it was roughly out around this time as far as like the game, but so it's not up to date at the current ban list. If it was, I could play more copies of certain cards in the deck. So that does kind of limit what I can do with it on the game in a sense. That's why I did mix it with a few other things for the other version that I have. But I figured we'd play around with the pure version and see how it does, since I just built it last night. Oh wow, Asher drew 2 Lost Worlds. That's the first use. It's a pain in the butt to get one of them in your hand. That's good, guys. That'll help us out a lot. And we got our pill, and we got upstart, so that's really good. Let's see what we're going up against. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know down in the chat, or anything you guys would like to see me do. If you'd like me to kind of go back into campaign and break down how to play the Yu-Gi-Oh in a sense, and just break everything down with one of my decks, whether it's the Dino deck or anything else, definitely let me know. Alright, so we'll go ahead and activate Lost World first. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and activate our Upstart Goblin next. Alright, I guess we're drawing out the that's fine. Do I want to go ahead and use him or not? Because I could do that. I think we'll go ahead and use it, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and use Miscellaneousaurus. Then we're going to use Lost World. Alright. We're going to use the effect of Lost World to destroy. What do we want to destroy? Yeah, let's do. Yeah, I need one of the. Destroy one of the Petatrons, and then we'll bring out. He can't attack. This turn's the only downside by using him, but I can still get his effect from him since he was special summoned. And that's the only downside in the game, guys. He's limited down to 1, so I can only play 1 versus playing, 3. So that does slow us down a little bit. Alright, so we can pull the stuff we already have. And I think we'll go ahead and pull Tyranno to our hand. Alright, good deal. So then we're going to go main phase 2. Then we'll pop the token. And then we will... Let's bring him back out. Alrighty. So let's do this. There, so go ahead. Yeah, I'm still working on finding some stuff for the extra deck. For us guys, when you do have a chance to use it. Alright, so we'll get rid of that and that. Alright, and then we will end our turn. We could have went for some negates, but I'm cool with what we got. We'll see if I regret not going for the negate, so we'll probably get rid of, yeah. That's fine, we got the other one in our hand, so we're good to go on that, so that's not going to hurt us. Other than we won't get the extra token when they summon, but they didn't summon anyway, so that's perfectly fine. They may quit when we play the, the next one. Hey, we got our Pot of Extravagance. So that's perfect, so we'll banish 6 for us to draw 2 cards, guys. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and activate Lost World. And then we're going to activate our Fossil Dig. We'll add Miscellaneous Source. Well, Friday's already in our hand, but well, that's fine. I should have added one of the others, but I'll get his effect here in a second, so that's fine. Alright, so we'll go ahead and summon him all the same. Alright. Ta-da. Did bring that and yeah, so we're gonna go ahead into battle phase, guys. So we'll attack with whatnot. Alright, so we'll use Lost World's effect. We'll get to destroy. We'll destroy one of our baby Cerasauruses again. And we will bring out our Infinity Dragon. He's only going to have 2 grand, I guess. Oh, I forgot the extra 500 points he gets from that, so he's 25, actually. So alright, I guess they're deciding if they want to activate something or do something, so we'll see what happens. A Battle Fader already. And so that card used in forever. Let's do this. Alright, so we're gonna yep, and then we'll chain his effect. Pop him. Pop that. And then we're gonna have Miscellaneous Source back to pull the field first, okay. We'll add the other one back to our hand. I thought that's what we were doing for that one. Alright. Well, that was my bad. I messed that up. That's fine. But we can still use those, so that's good enough. And we'll save the pill for backup, guys. So we're good to go on that one. I probably should have exceeded that time. That's my bad. That time we should have probably went for the negates. Alright, so he's gonna play Mystic Mine. Alright, so he's gonna steal him. Which, I mean, really helps us out because it lowers the the monster count. I'm confused as what he's going for, I guess. Okay. That made no sense. I wanted to, so he could just play the one card. Wow. Okay, well, let's see what he goes for. We've got some links and some other plays we can go through, guys, to kind of lower the board. Oh wow. One day apiece, we're not gonna play that. So yeah, so if I have a less, which he has no monsters, so that's pretty much everything. Yeah, we should have went for those negates. Alright, so we'll go ahead with this. Just to kind of help lower our field. So we'll... I don't think I have any. We bench. Alright, yeah, that Mystic Mind's gonna hurt us. So if he doesn't play any more monster cards, it's gonna be... I'm trying to think of anything I have else to get around it. Obviously, he's just going for Exodia, so he's probably going to, you know, continue to stall us out. All right, so let's draw. Got Rex. We don't want to play that. Alright, yeah, so we're just going to end our turn, guys. We don't want to play any more monsters on the field than we have, and we've already got a, you know, good backup hand anyway, so... But they're not going for attack, so... I'm curious to see if they changed the effect at Mystic Mind, where you have to have at least one monster on the field to resolve it. I'm very curious if they end up doing that. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below, because it is kind of insane you can play it with no monster cards on the field. You figured you'd have to have at least one monster on the field to be able to keep it going. Alright, so we'll end it again, guys. So he's gonna end his turn and draw 2 cards. Or draw 2 cards, then end his turn. He actually got Exodia. Wow. That was very interesting, guys. We'll do another one. That's nice animations, though. I haven't seen Exodia played in a while. If you guys want me to use a different deck, let me know. Or if you guys want me to go back to campaign and break things down how to play, or any questions that you have, definitely let me know down in the chat, please. All right, we're gonna go second. We'll see. He's probably using a Jaden deck. We'll see. So this one's probably gonna be a lot rougher than the last one. Yep. All right. Alright, so they're probably just going to go through the standard moves. We'll see if they do anything different than what we're accustomed to. But if I had to guess, probably not. Alright, so it'll take a few moments to go through and do their combo. That's cool, man. I appreciate you still watching, John. I really do appreciate it, man. It really does. I really do appreciate that, and I appreciate you guys. It helps out a lot. It really does help out the channel, and I appreciate you taking the time, even if you're just checking back in and out. I still appreciate that a lot. If there's any questions or anything you want to talk about, John, let me know, man, or anything you want to see me do. We'll see how this duel goes against this yugioh deck. Alrighty. So they're still going, guys. We'll see if they are able to finish their combo in time, because this one they are kind of moving a little bit slower. So we'll see if they have enough time to even finish what the full board they're going for. After this, I think I may try out the other Dino version I have, guys. I never got a chance to test it out. I just kind of threw it together, like literally like right before I started streaming, so I haven't even had a chance to play test it. So I think we'll try that out after this. And see how it does. Alright, so they're gonna end their turn with that. Alright, still 4 cards. Alright, let's go ahead and use our Upstart Goblin. Or attempt to. Alright, we got that. I will go ahead and use our Fossil Dig. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and pull him out. I don't know if I want to risk it going for that yet. I mean, I'm probably going to have to, because they're probably going to go for game next turn. I probably should have pulled Miscellaneous Saurus. Really needed the field spell, so I'm gonna risk it, guys. I guess because I know let them have. If we don't do something pretty decent, they're probably gonna go for game next turn anyway. So we're gonna risk it. We're gonna play into the void. Alright, so well, it's a good card to draw. We just can't can't play it. Graveyard. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, yep, so we're gonna activate his effect. Alright, so we can either add one card to our hand. I think we just do that, and then that. I think that makes sense, so let's do that. So let's go ahead and toss that. And it'll thin out the deck a little bit more, and we'll get to add our other pill to our hand. Not that we need it, but at least it thins out the deck. Alright, so then what we'll do after that, guys, we'll enter battle phase. Alright, that's nice. I was planning on taking the life points, but alright, so then we're going to go ahead and activate his effect, guys. Let's bring out Prankatops because we're probably going to need that against him. No, we don't want to use that yet. Could technically link them and play something with that, but there's really no point. So I think we'll end there, guys. Oh, I forgot we I forgot we played into the void. Oh, that's my bad. I should have set both of them face down. I totally forgot that we had played that. Oh well. Alright, so one hit no. Alright, one hit no. Man, I still can't believe I forgot I had played that. That's insane. Alright, so I'm gonna play Miracle Fusion. Okie dokies. that actually works out in our favor if we had a few more cards. Alright, so he's going to play Mass Change. We're still cool with that. Well, I figured he was going to play Bane. That's what most of them usually go for. That's what I've been kind of waiting for. That's why I haven't used any of my effects yet. I don't know if I guess he was going to try and bait us out with the other cards and then go for Bane. Maybe that's what he was doing. I guess he got caught off guard maybe because I didn't do that. So he's gonna wipe my board. So yeah, I really needed that set face. Now we can at least do this to keep them from OTK and us guys. We'll still end up probably losing, but let's at least give us some time. I think I may have just accidentally. Yeah, I kind of needed them flipped down. There we go. Alrighty. Well, if I'd have left those face down, guys, we would have been good to go, probably. So that sucks. So we had the perfect card. We even had two of them for a perfect comeback, but I messed that up, unfortunately. We'll see what we draw. I'm still curious to what we get, but I don't think there's anything we can do. Yeah. Alright, we'll go ahead and end our turn. This is not bad. That's nice to see this deck. I mean, that we just put it together last night. We did really good against a hero deck. Alright, so I think I'm going to test out after this one, guys. I'm going to use the other version. We'll see how it does. I'll use it in ranked. We'll see if it does alright, if it doesn't do too hot. Like I said, I never got a chance to test it out before the stream, so we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Well, if we can get a game. It's so much easier to get ranked matches though on Tuesday. I wish it was this easy on Sunday and Monday when I normally stream. Unfortunately, Sunday and Monday or my off days. Alright, we're gonna go second, guys. Alright, that's good. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate Lost World. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Destroy Rex and the other one. We're also going to be able to maybe one of them had to be Earth. I would have pulled the card. Oh well. Oh well, it's better us doing this way so we can get the effect that we need. So that's all good. Alright, so we're going to use Lost World Guy's effect. And we're going to use our Over Raptors effect as well too. Alright, so this one's the card we get to add or send. So we're going to send him because we definitely want to add Pill to our hand. Alright, so we're going to activate. We get to add Pill to our hand. And then we can turn around and activate Pill guys. Alright, so then we're going to bring out Conductor. Yeah, this one seems to be doing better than the other version that I had built already. Or maybe we just got lucky with his hand. I guess we'll see. Alright, we can't use that or that. Alright, Rex. Alright, we're going to use Lost World. Then what we're going to do, guys, we will destroy... we'll destroy Babyceratosaurus. And then we will bring out Miscellaneousaurus. Alright, main phase 2. I think we'll go for the negates. Yeah, we'll do this one. Alright, we'll end our turn, guys. So far I'm liking this other version that I put together. He's gonna kaiju me. Alrighty. Yeah, that's an interesting looking card. Alrighty, let's see what this one does. I haven't seen this one before. Oh wow. This is a very interesting deck that they're using. And sucks we lost that loss, but we definitely needed that to stay. Ah, that's right, yeah, get back. Well guys, well I still have that, so... Yeah, so I think I'm keeping the Mystic Mine. I think we've figured that out. It's staying at this point. That's about the only thing I have to kind of give us like as a stall sense if we need to kind of stall is like Mystic Mine. And I have 1 day of peace in here as well. Alright, still nothing yet. Alright, good deal. We got Pot of Extravagance. Hopefully we'll be able to resolve this, guys. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and use this so we can go ahead and thin the deck. Oh, I forgot I threw this one in here. And we'll pull it just in case I need it. Because we already have Lost World, so... Alright, so we'll end our turn, guys. I think we'll go ahead and play 1 day apiece. Just don't want to risk it. Alright, so we got Monster Board, good. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can push back and we can recover from this, guys. Alright, Slanosaurus. Oh, a few good things. Alright. End our turn. Draw. I got the loss for a while. What do we have in the graveyard? It's a very good question. Alright, we'll get rid of that one. Alright, so I think we will... leave it at that. That get destroyed. Alright, so then we'll get to bring out... Alright, I'm trying to wait not too long, guys, but just make sure we have enough we can definitely go for a game. Don't tell them what they have face down, though, so... We got Miscellaneousaurus, so... And another Miscellaneousaurus. Let's see... Alright, so I think I really wanted to get... Conductor, though. That and that. I could destroy that. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for it, guys, just because I'm tired of waiting. I probably should do that before I did that, but well. Okay, pretty good. Yeah, I guess we'll bring out what's going on. Let's see, what does he do again? Yeah, he probably has a bunch of stuff there. Let's go ahead and try and play Monster Reborn. Let's see. I think that's going to be our best bet. Alright, we're going to use our Miscellaneousaurus. He's going to use Salt and Strike. Alright, so get rid of Prankatops, guys. kind of messed that up. This is a very interesting. Yeah, he's still using the both cards. Yeah, it's probably better off just leaving the Mystic Mine in play, guys. Ah, returned it to the deck. I bet say, dang. The field spell would have saved it if it was going to be destroyed. Yeah, this version didn't do too bad, guys. Just for me throwing it together and using it, it's not too bad. Alrighty. Well, guys, I think that's gonna do it for this stream. I'll be back on Sunday. I may try and stream some Christmas and see how you guys are doing. I'll see. It just kind of depends on how it goes. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing for the holidays, but I definitely wish you guys the best, and the best to you and your families. I appreciate you guys, taking the time, whether you're watching this live or you're watching this back recorded on YouTube or Twitch. I greatly appreciate you guys. Remember, if you guys haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. It really does help out the channel. If you haven't got a chance to yet get subscribed, please get subscribed. We're on the road to 500 subs. Once we hit 500 subs, guys, I'll be giving 3 sealed booster boxes away, whatever set that comes out around that time. We've definitely been growing pretty fast over the last, I'd probably say close to a month now, here on YouTube and kind of Twitch too. But that'll do it for this stream, guys. I'll see you guys next Sunday. If I don't see you guys on Christmas, I may try and do like a Christmas stream, like I said, if I have the time to do it. But other than that, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys either on Christmas or I'll see you guys on Sunday.